Punisher to the ring. Bronco Lubitz, your referee, and we're ready to get our first match underway as the bell sounds. Mark Lance along with the lovely and vivacious Terrence Garvin.
Oh, well, thank you for introducing me like that. That's the first time you've ever introduced me right. Well, you know, there's a stench up here. It stinks. It must be these hillbillies. One's not wearing shoes. The other one looks like he's got on plow shoes. Looks like he's been walking through the fields. It stinks.
This is Cousin Jr. on Rick Lover. And the arm drag, and over goes the Latin Lover and out to the floor. And Akbar wants no part of the Latin Lover in the early stages of this event.
You know, Mark, this Jr. looks like he knows how to wrestle. He's doing some body slams. He's doing some hip tosses and stuff, but they disgust me. To look at them, it just, oh gosh, I don't believe they let these guys have wrestling license.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the comfort of your home, the problem you experienced a moment ago was not with your television set. That is merely the outfit that is worn by Terrence Garvin here on my right.
Beautiful.
The Latin Lover comes in the hard way.
Mark, I can't wait to see this Punisher get against these hillbillies. He'll teach them a lesson. There's no way. He's big 6'8" guy. He's going to take care of these hillbillies.
The Punisher, one of the latest and greatest finds of Devastation Incorporated and Skandor Akbar. Kevin Von Erich out in a featured event later on said he's ready to go back for the world title regardless of who is the champion, including his brother Kerry.
Oh, I can't wait to see those two wrestle each other. You know, I believe it's coming up just in the near future, and that excites me.
I think you're wrong. I think he just said that to illustrate his point.
No, I think they're going to wrestle. Oh, this Junior, he's looking pretty tough. I'll have to give that to him. He whipped the Latin Lover in, gave him an elbow coming off the ropes. But, you know, he's not doing anything to try and put this guy away, Mark. He seems like he's playing with him.
One of the things that fans are talking about right now has been the arrival of Dustin Rhodes with the USWA, and also the fact that Gorgeous Gary Young has had great difficulty controlling his temper with Dustin, even though they've never wrestled. Maybe something in the past between Dustin and Gorgeous Gary Young.
You keep saying that, but I don't know why. Cousin Junior just whipped the Latin Lover in, tried to do the drop kick, and the Latin Lover held on. Now the Latin Lover's taking it to Cousin Junior. That's it. Well, you can't keep him down, Mark. This Junior, he probably goes 300 pounds. He's a big guy.
Latin Lover with the throw on Cousin. Down goes Cousin Junior. Uncle Elmer waiting for the tag, so is the Punisher. Right now, the Latin Lover in charge.
You know, Junior's fighting back. I think this Latin Lover's having a little bit of problem with the smell. You know, it's hard to get close to these two hillbillies. I bet they haven't bathed in months.
Here comes the Punisher. He doesn't have to jump over the rope. He just steps over it. The throw. Got it.
Oh, that was devastating. That was absolutely spectacular. This Punisher's a great wrestler. Junior's in trouble now. What a leg dive.
And the pin. 1, 2, and that's all.
You know, Mark, it almost looked like that Punisher pulled his head up. I think this Punisher's got this Junior beat. He might be able to dish out a little bit of punishment, but he hasn't proven to me that he can take any punishment yet.
Well, over here wrestling Uncle Elmer as Cousin Junior gets thrown. The Punisher picks him way up, turns him around, and runs into the ring.
Junior looks like he's really hurt. He doesn't look like he's too anxious to get in. I don't know if that's just the way he looks all the time. I don't think he could count to 10.
Here's a splash and a pin, 2, and the kick out.
Latin Lover needs to really drive it home on him, Mark. I believe he's got this guy beat. If he'll just really get in, maybe drop a few knees on his head or do something.
The Latin Lover trying to get appreciation from the crowd, and he'll get anything but that. Uncle Elmer wanting to tag in. To the eyes.
You know, this Elmer's a big guy, but he don't look like he'd be too quick on his feet. Oh, no! I don't know what that was, but Junior's standing and the Latin Lover's not. This doesn't look too... Oh, yeah, they got him back in the corner, Mark. That's where he needs to be. They need to keep him in there, keep Elmer out of the ring. Elmer's a big guy.
Here comes the Punisher back in. Cousin Junior's been unable to tag in this entire event thus far. As the Punisher is really rolling with an illegal choke now, and Bronco Lubitz will call that off. And Junior fights out with an elbow. Akbar trails.
That was great. What's this? What's this Elmer doing? Elmer's walking around. Hey, where's he going? He should be up here ready for the tag. This is a mistake on Elmer's part, people.
Hey, here comes devastation to attack Uncle Elmer when he was slowly moving around to repay Akbar for the interference, and now we've got Bedlam.
That's it. Send these guys back to the hills where they belong. They don't need to be out here. Devastation's going to hurt them. They're not going to be back. I doubt if they're going to be back. There's no way.
It's a gang up in the ring on Cousin Junior, a gang up outside on Uncle Elmer, and Akbar is calling the shots, shouting, pointing, and here comes help.
Oh, now what are these guys doing here? They don't belong here. Oh, Bill Dundee's on Gorgeous Gary. USWA. Jeff Jarrett over here fighting. Kevin's on Braddock, and Matt Thorne over here on Jeff Gaylord.
We're going to have to call this quits here and try to get some water. We'll be back with more excitement on USWA Wrestling.